The North African Campaign, the fight for North Africa. This was the Allied and the Axis power battling for control of North Africa. Areas such as Libya and Egypt were fought over throughout this 3 years of this gruesome battle. The Axis consists of the Germans, as shown here. Also included the Italians and Japanese, which are all three shown on this symbol. The Allied forces consist of France, Poland, Great Britain, and then it was joined by the British Commonwealth. This consisted of Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Newfoundland, and South Africa. The conditions of this war were rural and hard. With little to no water in the desert, it was very hard to maintain with the very little supplies that both troops have. People died of starvation, from gunshot wounds, and from lack of medical supplies. The gruesome battle was lasted for over 3 years. The fight was for the canal which leads to trades with Asia and importing oil from the Middle East. It was almost like a war for oil, or the oil being imported. This route, known as the Suez Canal, would allow access to trade with the Middle East. It would also help with trading supplies with Asia. There were many important battles in the war. There were many big occurrences that happened with troops being captured from both sides. But a big win for the Allies was on January 3rd in 1941. There were 180,000 Axis forces captured by the 10th Division, and Italian forces were captured. This battle really helped because they had captured a lot of troops, slowly cutting down the Axis army. On May 13th, 1943, after 3 long years of pushing hard through starvation, lack of medical supplies, lack of water, and having to live in the rural desert, they had won the final battle. It occurred where the Allied forces pushed back the Axis troop into a corner in Libya. This day was the end of the battle, and that was a painful 3 years. The Allies' forces had a great victory. They captured 240,000 troops, as long as many supplies such as tanks and weapons. This was the day that they had won after 3 years of fighting for hard. This battle was relevant because it helped World War II by having that Suez Canal captured to import trading goods. This was also an area that they can control so that they could surround the Germans from 4 sides. This was the final point and helped with the war. Thank you very much for watching.